Hi, Ria. Today we're going to learn how to train your brain to think in English. Are you ready? Hi, teacher. Yes, I'm ready. But I'm curious, why is it important to think in English? I usually translate in my head, but it takes time and I sometimes get stuck. That's a great question, Ria. When you think in English, your brain gets used to the language and you don't need to translate. This helps you speak faster and understand better. Do you feel that translation slows you down? Yes, definitely. Especially when I talk to someone, I pause to find the right words and lose track of the conversation. That's very common. But if you train your brain to think directly in English, you'll feel more confident while speaking. Let's start with an easy activity look around and name everything you see in English. Okay, I see a computer, a desk, a chair, a window, and a plant. But what if I don't know a word? Good question. Don't skip it, describe it in English. For example, if you don't know the word bookshelf, say, a place where I keep my books. Try describing something you don't know the word for. I see something that holds papers. I'd say, it's a tool that keeps papers together. Perfect. That's called a paperclip, but your way of explaining it is also great. Now let's try thinking in sentences. What are some simple sentences you can say about what you're doing? I could say, I'm sitting at my desk, or I'm learning English, but I'm not sure if my grammar is always right. That's okay. Don't worry about mistakes when you're practicing alone. You can write the sentence down and check it later. What other sentences can you make? Let's see. The sun is shining through the window, and my plant is growing well. Great. Now let's talk about the future. To say future plans, use I'm going to or I will. For example, I'm going to study later or I will call my friend. What about you, Ria? I think I'd say I'm going to cook dinner later and I will watch a movie tonight. Is that right? Yes, that's perfect. You're doing well. Talking about your day past, present, and future is a great way to practice. For example, this morning I went for a walk. How was your morning? This morning I had breakfast. Then I studied. After that, I went to the grocery store. Excellent! But if you forget words, try using them in sentences as soon as you learn them. Also, review daily. Use flashcards or apps. How do you remember new words? I write them in a notebook, but I forget to review. Maybe I'll try flashcards or an app. That's a good idea. Using the words in conversation, even if it's just talking to yourself, also helps. How often do you practice speaking? A few times a week. I usually talk to myself or even to my dog. Feels a bit strange, though. It's actually a great method. Talking to yourself in English builds confidence. You can even imagine conversations. What do you usually say? I say things like, I'm cooking, or I need to finish this task. Sometimes I pretend I'm talking to a friend. How was your day? And then I answer. That's amazing. Imagine you're in real-life situations like at a store or while traveling. What could you say then? Maybe, excuse me, where is the bread? Or, how do I get to the train station? Perfect. Now try describing your whole day, from morning till night. Okay. This morning, I woke up early, had breakfast, went for a walk, and studied. Later, I'll cook dinner and watch a movie. That's great! Planning or describing your day in English helps a lot. Try doing that every morning. I've never done that, but I'll start now. For example, today I'm going to study and meet a friend for coffee. That's perfect. Another good habit is to describe what you're doing. I'm drinking tea or I'm walking outside. Will you try that too? Yes, I'll start with simple things. But what if I don't know how to say something? Don't skip it, describe it simply. For example, if you forget umbrella, say, it's the thing I use when it rains. What's something around you right now? I see a remote. I'd say, it's the device I use to change TV channels. That's perfect. Try to describe thoughts and feelings too. How do you feel right now? I feel excited because I'm learning, but a little nervous too. I want to do it right. That's a great way to say it. Talking about emotions is important in real conversations. It's okay to be nervous. Mistakes help you learn. How long will it take before I can think in English naturally? It depends on your practice. Some people learn in a few months, others take longer. Just keep going. How often can you practice? I can practice every day, even for a few minutes. I'll start with words, then move to sentences and conversations. That's the best plan, Ria. Daily practice, even short, is very powerful. You're doing great already. Keep it up and don't give up. Thank you, teacher. I'll keep practicing and let you know how it goes. I'm proud of you, Ria. Keep up the great work. If you liked this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.